Good day, and welcome to the Government House weekly press briefing for the week of March 13th. I am Government House Communications Director Richard Mota for the benefit of the radio listening audience. Assistant Health Commissioner Ruben Malloy is joining me this afternoon for the latest COVID-19 data and information on where Virgin Islanders can get a COVID-19 test, vaccine, and booster this week. Joining Assistant Commissioner Malloy and I is FITEMA Director Darryl Joshin for important public information on the upcoming Carib Wave tsunami exercise on March 23rd. But before I turn over this afternoon's briefing to the Department of Health, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of Governor Bryan and a very grateful Virgin Islands community in thanking the young men who risked their own safety Sunday coming to the rescue of the occupants of a vehicle that ran off Veterans Drive into Charlotte Amalie Harbor. Thank you, Dylan Hodge, Ajay Gregory, Kaylin Bernier, and all who lent a helping hand to assist in their heroic efforts. These gentlemen, in their brave mettle, are exemplars of the bravery and resilience of our people that we speak of so often. And so, with that, I implore us to encourage and celebrate that as we say it. So thank you, gentlemen. There could have been a lot different report today had it not been for your heroic efforts, and so we certainly appreciate that. And so with that, at this point, I'll turn over this afternoon's briefing to Assistant Commissioner Malloy, who will be followed by Director Joshin for his update this afternoon. Commissioner.
Thank you, Director Mota. Good afternoon to the beautiful people of the Virgin Islands. Once again, on behalf of the Health Commissioner Justa y Encarnacion, I would like to thank the Honorable Governor Albert Bryan Jr. and his staff for this opportunity to update the public. Our numbers continue to decline. Today, we have a total of 19 active cases territory-wide, 10 on St. Croix, 9 on St. Thomas, and 0 on St. John. It gives me great pleasure to report that our hospitalizations territory-wide total 0. That is, zero hospitalizations at the 1F Louis Hospital and Medical Center and 0 hospitalizations at the Snyder Regional Medical Center. We continue to remind the public that the bivalent vaccine is still the best protection for COVID-19, and everyone aged 6 months or older is urged to become vaccinated and boosted. Also remember, if you have not become boosted with the bivalent vaccine, you are not protected against the latest COVID-19 variants. Vaccines remain available on St. Croix for adults on the second floor, number 35 Castle Coakley, Unit 5, known as the old Carib Hope Center building. The hours of operation for COVID and influenza vaccine clinics are 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday through Thursday. No appointments are necessary for vaccines. For information, please call the Community Health Clinic at 340-718-1311, extension 3760 or 3796. For children, vaccines are available at the Maternal Child Health Clinic, also at the old Carib Hope Center building. For more information, please telephone 340-718-1311, extension 3201 or 3875. On St. Thomas, for adults, vaccines are available in the Community Health Clinic on the second floor of the Snyder Regional Medical Center, Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 12 noon, and 1:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Anyone wanting a flu vaccine on St. Thomas is asked to call 340-778-7477 to arrange an appointment. For children, vaccines are available at the Maternal Child Health Clinic. Appointments can be made by telephoning 340-777-8804, extension 2600. On St. John, vaccines are available at the Port Authority gravel lot between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. If you are ill, please get tested. If you tested negative on a home test kit and continue to feel ill, seek a confirmation test at a local provider or laboratory. Anyone testing positive upon confirmation at a provider or laboratory qualifies for antiviral medication that can lessen the severity of the illness, possibly shorten its duration, and avert hospitalization. The Department of Health is continuing its effort to transition its testing staff from federal to local funding. Until then, the COVID-19 drive-through testing sites territory-wide and COVID-19 hotline remain closed. We ask for your patience and understanding while we work to place workers on local funding. The public will be notified once the COVID testing drive-through and hotline have been re-established. The Health Department is also advising the public that vital records and statistics offices located in New Hansen on St. Thomas and Charles Howard Modulars on St. Croix will be closed on March 20th through 22nd for training. As a result of the shortened work week, the vital records and statistics will open to the public on Thursday, March 23rd, and on Friday, March 24th, to accommodate the needs of the public. On Monday, March 27th, the vital records and statistics offices will resume its regular operating schedule and will be open to the public every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., excluding holidays. Before I conclude today, on behalf of Commissioner Justa Encarnacion and the DOH team, I extend condolences to the family and loved ones of public health physician Dr. Marilyn Jo Nutter. Dr. Nutter has been with the Department of Health Family since 2006. She was an asset to our clinics and a clinical champion to DOH. She will be missed. May she rest in peace. Thank you once again for the opportunity to share these news with you, Director Mota. Next, you'll have Director Jashin.
Thank you very much, Assistant Commissioner Malloy from the Department of Health. Good afternoon. I'm Darrell D. Jashin, Director of the Virgin Islands Territorial Emergency Management Agency, VITEMA. As some of you may or may not know, VITEMA conducts monthly tests of all 44 tsunami warning sirens. There are 19 sirens on St. Thomas, 1 siren on Water Island, 7 sirens on St. John, and the remaining 17 sirens are on St. Croix. Our tests are conducted the third Thursday of each month between 11 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. and should last no more than 1 to 2 minutes. Our Know the Tone campaign is designed to bring awareness to the community not only for the sound of the siren, but for the coverage range, which may vary depending upon the weather conditions, depending upon the wind direction and the wind speed. Normally, these monthly tsunami siren warning tests are not accompanied with any other notices or alerts, except for the month of March, when VITEMA participates in Carib Wave, which is an annual tsunami exercise of the Intergovernmental Coordination Group of the Tsunami and Other Coastal Hazards Warning System for the Caribbean and adjoining regions of the Oceanographic Commission of the United Nations Educational, Science, and Cultural Organization, known as UNESCO. For the U.S. Virgin Islands, this year's Carib Wave 2023 will occur on the third Thursday of the month, which is the 16th of March, this week, between 11 o'clock and 11:30 a.m. And we'll have, in addition to the sirens, an alert VI tsunami warning message starting with, this is a test, the message is for Carib 23 exercise only, and we'll follow with some details. Once VITEMA has completed the test, the Carib Wave 2023 drill, a new message will be sent also with Alert VI stating, this is a test message. This concludes the 2023 Carib Wave tsunami drill. Thank you for your participation. Both Puerto Rico and the British Virgin Islands are both scheduled to conduct their own Carib Wave 2023 drills the following week, Thursday, March 23rd. If you've already signed up for Alert VI, the messages will be sent to you by text, email, and phone call, depending upon how you chose to receive them, as well as English or Spanish, depending upon what language you chose. If you've not signed up for Alert VI, please visit our website at www.vitima.vi.gov and look for the Alert VI link. If you're having difficulty accessing this site, you can always call Vitima Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the following numbers. For St. Thomas, 340-774-2244. For St. John, 340-776-2244. And for St. Croix, 340-773-2244. While you're at the Vitima website, you can also download, under the tsunami section, our maps of St. Croix, St. Thomas, and St. John, which show in yellow we call the tsunami evacuation zone, and a section in green, which indicates the safe elevation at 82 feet or 25 meters. Once you've evacuated to any area in the green, you're in that safe zone. Another method to determine your elevation is to download a free smartphone application called My Altitude on iOS or My Elevation on Android. They provide elevations in either feet or meters. To sign up and show your participation as an individual, family, or business for Carib Wave 2023, visit the following website of www.tsunamizone, which is TSUNAMIZONE.org. Again, the date for the U.S. Virgin Islands is this Thursday, March 16th, from 11 o'clock to 11:30 a.m. Currently, in the U.S. Virgin Islands, there are 10,444 participants signed up for Carib Wave 2023. So thank you all who've already pre-signed up. And finally, as always, Vitima reminds you to be prepared, stay informed, and be vigilant. Thank you very much. Director Mota.
Thank you, Assistant Commissioner Malloy and Director Joshin. And let me apologize for giving the wrong date as March 23rd. It's actually March 16th, so my apologies for that. In closing this afternoon, the Office of Management and Budget is hosting the annual Revenue Estimating Conference tomorrow, March 14th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Revenue Estimating Conference is mandated by law to be held twice a year for the government of the Virgin Islands. For the government of Virgin Islands is revenue-generating agencies to report their financial forecasts. And in the spirit of transparency, the Brian Roach administration has both ensured these conferences are had and made available to the public. You can view tomorrow's Spring Revenue Estimating Conference live on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Government House USVI, so right here, or on the Government Access channel, which is channels 27, or 527 if you have VIA. And finally, be sure not to miss the debut of the Administrator's Corner, a weekly radio program to update Virgin Islands residents on capital projects and other government-led community initiatives, airing weekly on Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 107.9 FM The Vibe, beginning this Wednesday, March 15th. This will be hosted by all three island administrators. This program is the latest initiative in the administration's transparency and outreach efforts, and we are proud to partner with The Vibe to bring all three island administrators together on one program at the same time to engage the radio listening audience. So that concludes what I have to brief this afternoon. We will turn now to our media partners if they have any questions, so those joining us virtually. And I see we have Suzanne Ellis from the VI Source. Good afternoon, Suzanne. You can go ahead with your question.
Thank you, and good afternoon to you all. I'm wondering what you can tell us about the water storage issues on St. Croix and how long they might last, and what does it mean, water storage? Are we low on water? It looks like it's affecting the West End severely, and do you know how long it could last?
Yeah, I don't have a definitive answer on how long it could last. I've actually heard some of those complaints earlier this weekend and earlier this morning as well from residents, particularly on the west end of St. Croix, about the water issues. I had forwarded those to the spokesperson at the Water and Power Authority, and so I suspect that they will be providing an update in short order to the community on the particulars surrounding that issue.
That would be a very good idea. I hope they do that. And that's all I have for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Suzanne. Seeing no other media joining us virtually, I would like to thank you all for your time this afternoon, and please join us next week, Monday, on March 20th, which I'm pretty sure is not a holiday, and so we will be here at 1 p.m. Thank you, and have a good afternoon.